Okay, it's time for a new pickups video, and as you can see, it's of a mysterious parcel. Now, I can tell you that it's of a disc variety, and it's something that I saw well on YouTube, and it's something I haven't seen in a very long time since I was a child. Well, I was too young to kind of actually watch it, and I've been looking around for it online to find it for a decent price, and I finally managed to get it. Although initially I was worried that the item would have been lost in the post, and it would have cost me a fortune to try and order it from somewhere else, because it's actually quite not difficult to get, but quite expensive from what the actual item is. And this particular format, I don't really buy as much of this format anymore, which you will see. It took a few days to arrive, and at some point it did arrive. So I'm genuinely not concerned, should I say, but looking forward to seeing the actual condition of this actual particular item. Because also when you see pictures of things and they say it's very good or good, you are going to be worried about the actual condition of the item. So without further ado, we shall unbox this particular item. Also, you can do this without causing too much damage. It's very well packaged as well, but not very well padded. So you can get through this, and then maybe the rest of it you can tear through. Wow, there's so much plastic. Okay. There's a lot more cutting to kind of go. Nearly there. Yeah, it's the item I wanted. Almost there. We should be able to get it out now. Pretty much in decent condition. Oh, that was a lot of hard work. And as you can see, it's the TV series Hunter. Now, I actually forgot about this show. How I kind of remembered about the show was there's a YouTube channel called Shout, and they've been live streaming different shows on there, and I stumbled across Hunter, and it still should be, I might even put it in the description box if I can remember. And they've been live streaming the actual seasons of it from season, because it had a total of 7 seasons, so they've been showing all the opposite episodes from season 1 all the way to season 7, and then restarting again. So I did watch the pilot on there, and that was really good. The only thing that was really annoying was that the I don't know if people have had this problem, is with the amount of YouTube ads that would be that kept put up every 2-3 minutes, which kind of spoiled the watching the episodes, and so that was a bit kind of annoying. Now, I watched this as a kid here in the UK. I don't know if I probably would have seen it in reruns, and it used to be on terrestrial TV, but it used to be on really, really, really late. And from what I know, they only showed the first 2 seasons out of these 7, so, and then it would disappear, and then they would end up repeating again. So from my point of view at the time, I thought that the show didn't have that many episodes. But then when after seeing the episodes on the Shout YouTube channel, I was amazed to see that there were 7 seasons of this actual show, and then obviously after watching a couple of episodes, I didn't realize, I forgot how good the actual show was. Sorry, and I actually really, really enjoyed it. So I thought to myself, you know what, right? I'm gonna try and find season 1, and then hope to try and build up my collection of the Hunter seasons. Obviously, there's 7 seasons, so this is the first of many. Well, funny enough, so I got this for about £8, just under £9, should I say, and I got it from Music Magpie on their site, which they had the last one, and then when I looked on Amazon, sorry, Music Magpie have got their own store on there, and they were selling it for double the price. It was the same item, so that's why I was worried about this item not turning up. But thankfully, they even looked on eBay to see if I could find it cheaper than the £8, and that's what it was. Although I did see season 2 for about just over £5, so eventually I will get that, and I'll slowly try to complete my collection. But as I said, you can watch it on the Shout YouTube channel. But again, what's irritating is the YouTube channels, unless obviously you've got YouTube Prime, and obviously that won't be a problem anymore. Or people use ad blockers, for example. So we'll sit there and discuss the show. So see here, the show aired in. I'm trying to look here. The show release date, and also this will be America or North America. The network that it was on was on NBC. The release date was September the 18th. From 1984 to April 26, 1991, and I think they did a revival series from April 19th to May the 3rd, 2003. And the running time was between 45 and 49 minutes. Obviously, with the ads, it would have given it the full hour. Again, as I said, number of seasons were 7, and the total number of episodes were 153. So wow, I did not know it ran that long. Sorry, and the main stars were Fred Dyer, who played Detective Sergeant Richard or Rick Hunter, and Stephanie Kramer played Detective Sergeant Dee McCall, and she, if I remember correctly, she was in seasons 1 to 6, and then for the final season, which was season 7, she left the show after season 6. So a new cast member were brought for the 7th and final season. I do know that they did a couple of TV movies, and they also did a revival series which ran for there was meant to be several episodes of it, but they only aired like 2 or 3 out of the several episodes. So I don't know if those are widely available. So yeah, I think and then I know on DVD, apparently there was on DVD, it was released as The Return of Hunter. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of looking around to see if I'm gonna get that. But I'm gonna try and complete the actual seasons of Hunter. Now, as I said, on terrestrial TV here in the UK, they only show the first 2 seasons. Shows like TV stations like Sky, from what I read here, later picked up the Hunter series, and then they aired all 7 seasons, which I don't know what channel it would have been, and also if I'd had Sky at the time, because for me, I only got Sky in the mid-90s, so I don't know when it was aired. And it says here, the hottest action show on TV, and that's USA Today. It says here a 6-disc collection, and this is DVD. I do remember his catchphrase that he used to say. He used to say, "Works for me." So I remember that. So see at the back of it, it says he plays by his own rules. He hates pimps, pushers and creeps and killers that prowl on our city streets, and he never fires a warning shot. Oh dear. Fred Dyer stars as the maverick police detective who, along with his partner Dee Dee, nicknamed the Brass Cupcake McCall, played by Stephanie Kramer, brought a tough new attitude to television. Critics may have attacked its wild violence, but millions of fans embraced its extreme action, sly humor and sexual chemistry to make Hunter one of the most popular cop shows hits on the TV history. John Amos, who obviously you may know, actor who recently passed away, co-stars in this explosive debut season that also featured guest stars as Dennis Franz, Brian Denchi, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, Dennis Farina, Bo Sevenson, Joanna Corina, and Ed O'Neill, who you may remember from Married with Children, and more. Hunter, the complete first season, features 19 hard-hitting episodes, including the new 2-hour pilot movie, plus all interviews and more. As Sergeant Rick Hunter would say, works for me. And it says it features all 19 episodes from season 1, brand new interviews of 32 minutes with Stephen J. Cannell and Stephanie Kramer. It's in color and total time 953 minutes, and it's not rated, but although I have seen some places it was rated 18. But yeah, as of I remember watching this as a kid and absolutely loving it, although I shouldn't have been watching it. But just one of the things. But yeah, I absolutely loved it. So we'll take out the discs. Hopefully it should be in good condition. We're in plastic thing we can see here. Look at the artwork, and you got Hunter there. I don't know if the others are different. Yeah, they are, but we'll have a look at these in a minute. So we got the first one here, and this is disc 1, and that contains the pilot, and it says former NFL star Fred Dyer is Detective Sergeant Rick Hunter, a mobster's son turned cop who, after testifying that he's superior officer one too many times, winds up with a partner, brassy Detective Sergeant D.D. McCall. Together they set a trap for the brutal country western murder. We've got the episode Hard Contact. McCall makes a leave of absence to hunt down a renegade cop before he carries it out. He's killer for hire assignment. The next episode of The Hot Grounder. The police commissioner finds himself in the middle of his wife's murder investigation. This too, a long way from LA, Hunter finds himself in a fix after a complaint pickpocket is charged with the brutal beating of a woman. Next episode, Legacy. Hunter looks for a witness to provide testimony to prevent a brewing gang war. And then the next after that is Flight on the Dead Pigeon. A little girl's plea about a carrier pigeon goes unheard until she becomes the target of a kidnapper. Then we have Pen Pals. Hunter's handling of her arrest is questioned since once the arrestee is found shot to death by a Hunter's gun. Ooh. And then we have disc 3, which has the character Sergeant Detective D.D. McCall on the cover of that one. And this is disc 3. Dead or Alive, Hunter and McCall track a bounty hunter who knows no limits. High Bleacher Man, Hunter and McCall trail a hitman who might be the husband of one of the hunter's ex-girlfriends. The next episode of A Shooter, a motorcycle cop is shot with a special bullet that is similar to the one that killed McCall's husband. The next episode, The Garbage Man, Hunter finds himself teamed up with an unwanted partner. Disc 4, The Avenging Angel, a surveillance expert decides to take the law into his own hands to punish a murder suspect and witness that were brought off. Then we have a 2-part episode, The Snow Queen Part 1. A female cocaine dealer escapes from her escort, a cop, and wants her dead. The Snow Queen Part 2. Hunter attempts a big drug bust while McCall's cover is challenged. The next episode after that is Beach Boy. The penalty is death for a drug dealer who is refused his supply. So that's disc 4. Then we go on to the next one, which has both Detective Sergeant Rick Hunter and D.D. McCall on that. Very 80s hairstyle. And disc 4 says, disc 5, sorry, the episode called Guilty. Instead of chasing some muggers Hunter and McCall investigate a possible connection between the two homicides. The next episode, The Last Kill, Hunter's ex-girlfriend needs his help to track down her husband, who is a murder suspect. The next episode of that is Fireman. A TV news crew gets in the way of an investigation after helping to identify an arsonist. And then we have the last episode of season 1, titled Sniper. The investigation of a sniper attack comes to a halt when the chief suspect apparently commits suicide. And then we have disc 6, which contains bonus materials, which runs at 32 minutes. Brand new interviews with Stephen J. Cannell and Stephanie Kramer. So that's all 19 episodes spread across the 6 discs. Obviously, the 5 discs, with the extras being the 6 disc. Now I'm going to look at the condition of the actual discs themselves. And that was typical. They're always the wrong way around. So you can get this out. And then we've got Hunter on there. So that's disc 1. The condition looks pretty much brand new. So that's great there. And then we've got disc 2 there, with Hunter on the front of there. In great condition, so I'm happy about that. Again, as before, I very rarely get DVDs, but there's some shows where they're only, unless you're streaming them, of course, they're only still available only on DVD. So I take what I can get. Again, they're putting the wrong way around. Is what I hate when some people do that. I'll just swap these back around. I try to protect them. I don't have them happening to them. And we've got this 3 here with Detective Sergeant D.D. McCall. And you've got her there as well, with the 80s here. And we've got disc 4. It's in great condition as well, so I'm really pleased about that. I've always got a scratch or a crack on it. Smudges or dirt don't really mind, because they can be taken out as long as you use a lint-free cloth to clean it. So I'm pleased with the actual condition of the actual discs themselves. It looks like it was well looked after. That's a security thing to put in there, so I can take that out. And then this disc is the one around. And then this is disc 5 with McCall and Hunter on there. And you can see Hunter and McCall there. It's a scene from an episode. And we have finally disc 6, which is the bonus disc, which runs at 32 minutes. And that's in a very good condition as well. So I'm pleased about that. So I can get rid of that. Shouldn't be too difficult to get rid of. Yeah, off we have it. Just looked a real eyesore there. But yeah, really pleased that I've got that, and hopefully I can complete my collection of this particular series. But yeah, from what I saw when I was live streaming it on Shout TV on their YouTube channel, actually really enjoyed it, and I can see why when I was young, why it is that I actually like the show. And I was talking to my brother about it and my mum, and they vaguely remember the show. But again, I was shocked that it ran for so long, for 7 seasons, and that meant 100 plus episodes. So yeah, I'm really pleased about that. Obviously, the case got a little bit of a battering, but all in all, not too bad. So this is my unboxing of Hunter, the complete first season, and first season with the 6 as a 6-disc collection. So hopefully, I'll be able to collect the rest of the other seasons of this show, and if I do, I will do a unboxing video of those videos. Anyway, I hope people liked this video. Please feel free to share your friends and family. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, I would highly appreciate that. That allows people to find my YouTube channel content and channel across the YouTube recommendation page. This is because the YouTube algorithms favor the bigger YouTubers, so their channel and content get advertised. So it would be nice to try and get some more subscribers to my YouTube channel. Just have a swig of water there. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you want to see stuff like this, where it comes to DVD unboxings, especially whether it's movies or TV shows, my Blu-ray and Blu-ray Steelbook collection, and Blu-ray and Steelbook unboxings as well. I do have a couple of Blu-rays coming in, which I think people are actually really gonna like. And I've got some other Blu-rays that I need to unbox as well and put in there, and some videos that I've already done I need to upload. So if you're somebody that's into Blu-ray unboxings, particularly of big movies or animated movies or Hollywood movies, I think consider subscribing, because I think you're going to really love what I'm going to be showcasing. Also, I do drink and food reviews, comic book related stuff, whether it's my comic book collection, new comics, old and new, rare comics, graphic novels, figures and statues. I've got a lot of stuff like that, gadgets, all kinds of electrical gadgets for what I kind of do, and video game playthroughs and video game unboxings and many more stuff. So there's something for everybody on my YouTube channel. Just before Christmas we hit 500 subs. A few months ago we hit 600, and now we're over 700 plus subs in. So a big thank you to all the subscribers, old and new. I really appreciate all of you. Although I do create the content, it's you guys have got me to where I am today, so that only motivates me to work harder and carry on putting out content which people hopefully do like. So a big thank you to all of my subs, old and new. If I couldn't wish and thank all of you, I would, but obviously that would be impossible. So a big thank you to all of you guys for subscribing to my channel and liking the content. Hopefully we'll get to 800 subs, so sooner rather than later. And I do want to try and get to 1,000 YouTube subs, although I know that's going to be a long while, but I really hopefully it's sooner rather than later, hitting 1,000 YouTube subs. I also live stream on Twitch. I don't have a set schedule because it's either health issues or ongoing real life problems, trying to so I don't have a set schedule, because I'm trying to get affiliated there. I've only got 41 followers so far, so I'm trying to push it to 50 so I can get affiliated. So certain things like storing my videos in there would be a lot easier. Normally what I do is when I live stream in it, I try to export them to YouTube, because because on Twitch you only have 2 weeks if you're non-affiliated before the video archives are deleted. And if the videos I'm doing there aren't have copyright music in it, it makes it easier for me to export it to YouTube. Obviously now having a computer, in the future I'll be able to edit out all that stuff. So yeah, just find me on Twitch. It's the same name as my YouTube name, just at76. I'll leave the link in the description box. Also, I do live stream on YouTube, but it's kind of rare when I kind of do that. So it's mainly casual gaming, so it's sports games, beat 'em ups, shoot 'em ups, platform games, things like that. So it's nothing too serious on there. So hit the notification bell if you want to check out when I do live stream. Even if you do miss the live stream, the videos will be left, so you can watch it whenever you're ready to. So if you can watch it live, that's great. If you can't, then you can the videos will be there, so you won't miss out. And that just leads me to say, wherever you are in the world, then please stay safe, and I'll speak to you again soon. And in the words of Hunter, it works for me. Take care.